What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live on this fine Tuesday evening. Hope that all of you are doing well today. What's up, the Boss 321 and Lord Hibby first in the chat. Good to see you guys. How are you? Looks like my audio is a bit too loud. Let me turn that down a bit. I think that should do it. How's that? Is that better? The Boss Lurking Eyes. Doing good. What's up, Milton Leva? Good to see you, man. DJ Ray, hey, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Man, it's been a nice day. No Alliance Quest, no Alliance War this afternoon. Should needed to get some time in the arena, but had to go on an impromptu date. I had to take the opportunity to take my wife on an impromptu date. I should say it that way. Not forced, but definitely something I needed to do. It's a good time. Ristic, what's up, man? Gave you a shout out on my How to Evade Punisher video. Hope you caught that one. Dr. Doob, what's up, man? How about that Warmint? Man, I know I was out with the wife and looked at my phone. I saw I had like 250 line notifications or something, so I looked in that real quick. That was a nice war win. Didn't think that was coming by the way they were talking about it. We figured they'd be a bunch of big spenders there, but it was nice. Lord Hibby doing well, doing real well. Got to jump in the arena today. I've got to make up a lot of ground. I've been playing arena hooky lately, not showing up for arena class, so I've got a lot of grinding to do. But 3 days off, or a couple of days off at least, until I got to place Alliance War. I can run some suicides for the next few days and make up some lost ground. Prom date? Yeah, something like that. No, we just went out with some friends, last minute plans. And when that comes up and no MCOC obligations, you got to take care of it. Do you know how to evade Winter Soldier SP2? No. Not the whole thing. It's kind of the same like Punishers. You can evade the first part, but you're stuck with the bullet spray unless you've got a champion that can auto-evade specials like Daredevil or Nightcrawler, and now Vulture and the new Spidey can do it, but other than that, you're just stuck blocking as far as I know for now. Still working on it, though. If I ever figure it out, I'll let you know. Some of them did spend pretty big, even with a low death count. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They didn't look like they did much in BG2 from what I could tell. The last I looked at it, they had 3 dead guys at the left side Juggernaut. CJ, I wasn't scared. They were just bluffing. You know, it's we won that war because I played your song last night in the chat. Everybody doubted you. Everybody doubted, but I believed, man. I never lost faith. With the power of nature, you're never alone. So what's everybody at on the grind? I know we've got a few in my alliance still shooting for Vulture the second round. Anybody else grinding for him? I was hoping to be able to snag him the second time, but that's not going to happen. No worries, though. I'll save my grind for next month and some nice science champions. I've already got 4 techs at rank 5. Need to get some more science. Nightmare, what's up, man? How are you? Glad you ranked him best for War D so far. Yeah, absolutely. But I tell you, well, we should talk about this in line chat. I don't want to give away all our secrets over a live cast. No grinding, just getting shards, doing milestones. Yeah, that's what it's going to end up being for me. Throw on the suicides and try to at least get all the milestones knocked out in the three arenas. That is that's doable, that's attainable. But at this point, doing 10 to 12 million in this arena, I don't see that happening. Yeah, that's the Dr. Do working towards something else. My focus really is, when I have a few minutes during the day, instead of hitting arena, I've been hitting Winter Soldier. I've got to get more and more potions, because my plan is to finish 5.2 this next round of completion that starts, when does that start? Friday? And so I need to make sure I've got the inventory stocked up so I'm not spending units on that as much as possible anyway. I haven't played this Punisher a whole lot even in arenas. I'm not sure. Forgot about the second volley there. Still not really sure about his animations because I haven't played him much. Raven Goater, what's up, man? How are you? Weak sauce. There we go. Measly 1.5 million right now for me. Gonna get some progress tonight. Reverse parry. Hitting up Winter Soldier over and over, not for 5.2 there. Yeah, you're 100% done. Nice. Yeah, I got to get it done. I've been working on getting more T4B because I've got to get some 4 stars ranked up. I need to get a base level established so that I have everything that I need to rank Star-Lord as soon as I awaken him. And I thought, what in the world am I doing? That would be dumb for me to use between 5 and 8 tier 4 basics to rank up Voodoo or Hyperion or Gwenpool when I've got that rank up gem sitting there in 5.2. So before I take anybody up, I need to get that and see what class, because if I can get a Mystic or a skill, that's going to save me quite a few tier 4 basics at this point. Jake DeLorme, what's up, man? Standing up for girls because guys keep bullying him what to do. Just do what you do, man. A lot of girls these days can take care of themselves, but Yeah, a real man doesn't abuse women. That's what my daddy always taught me, and that's what I believe. So if they can't defend themselves, then you stick up in there and take care of it for them, man. But I applaud you for doing that. Hector, what's up, man? Good to see you. Pulled Groot. After that, I pulled the Hood 4-star. Groot brings bad luck. Oh, Groot brings luck. Sorry. I was trying to finish that last part of that sentence out of the corner of my eye because I saw I stunned Mordo here, and I wanted to make sure I had that timing down. Well, I hope so. He hasn't given me a whole lot of luck so far. After getting him as a 5-star and the next time around pulling a Colossus. So if he's going to bring some luck, he needs to do it. He needs to do it this next time. No, you just need one run through to get the title so that you can get the new daily crystals next week. But you need to 100% it in order to get the rank up gem or rank up crystal. It will let you take a 4-star from rank 4 to rank 5 without all of the resources that would normally be required to do that. Didn't do as an in-depth guide on evading Punisher's SP1. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I did watch it. You got the point across, and I think you gave the necessary information. I tend to put more in there than what's necessary, so. But I appreciate you giving me a shout out in that video. Rank up gem on Hulk. Yeah, I hope it's not a science. I mean, I don't really have any other science champions that I want to rank right now. Hopefully that'll change next month. But I need. I've got Voodoo sitting at rank 4, and I've got Gwenpool and Hyperion at rank 3. And I'd like to get all 3 of those to rank 5. But I mean, other than that, I mean, you see what I've got here from Dr. Voodoo down through Juggernaut are at rank 4. I guess Hyperion's at rank 4, but he's unawakened, so he's not a huge priority yet. But Voodoo and Gwenpool, I'd like to get up. I'm gonna have to spend some tier 4 basics on Gwenpool anyway, because she's only at rank 3. Yeah, it's cool, Hector. And by the way, I did go back and watch that, watch my own video, and I figured out what the problem was. I was recording the format that I was recording in was not optimal, and then I was also recording at 30 frames per second in that format, and so it just really looked choppy. So the last 2 videos that I've posted, I changed the format, or changed the FPS to 60 and changed the format, and it's much clearer now. So I appreciate you calling me on that, because it made me go back and take a look at what I was doing and how I can make it better. So I think I've got it figured out now. Was hoping for tech. Who do you have that you're wanting to get ranked up for tech? I mean, there's a lot of them, but I really do not want tech. That's the one class that I don't want, because I've already got Ultron and Star-Lord and Vision and Yondu at rank 4, and I've still got 8 tech catalysts sitting in the stash. I should have used this SP1. I wasn't paying attention to which champ I was using. And I counted it up. It looks like I have like 2 paths left on 523. I think 4 paths on 524 and 4 or 5 paths on 526. Or is it 524, 525, and 526? I was planning on waiting until Sunday. To do that, but I don't think I can now because what do I want to do here? Let's see, Alliance War starts back up on Friday, so Thursday night is really going to be the best time, I think, to get started on that, so I don't have champs tied up in Alliance Quest, especially that Caltrops lane in 524, and then 526, I believe there's one lane that you really need to have villains, and that means I need to bring Ultron, so he can't be tied up in Alliance Quest. Saying it couldn't just be you. Yeah, I use what is it, MKV, something like that in OBS, and then remux it as a MP4 in FPS 60. That's what I've used on the last 2, and it's turned out pretty crisp. The Real Dragon, what's up, man? Good to see ya. Give a shout out to your friend GamerTime5113. Yeah, no problem. New Spidey. Yeah, I forgot about him. I don't have him myself, so. Testing out champs for 524. It's a surprise, but Loki isn't bad for that quest. What makes Loki good for that quest in particular? I haven't really given... I mean, I couldn't use him anyway, because I don't have him as a 4-star. And 5-star's unawakened to rank 1, so... But that does intrigue me. Gonna have to find out in the next video. Well, hurry up, man! I'll be looking forward to it. Way to build the suspense, by the way. Oh, gotta love suicides against Archangel. Not too bad if he's not awakened. What's up, High Speed? Lots of people streaming tonight. Yeah, I know, man. It's all good, Hector. That's the way you should be doing it. Absolutely. Little teaser. Get people, get people's intrigue up. That way when that notification pops out, I'll be like, man, I got to jump in there right now and figure out what the heck he's talking about. Joel, Steiny, Real Deal. Yeah, those guys, Joel will probably be going for another 30 minutes. Steiny and the Real Deal, I think, finish up right about now. So, and then I'm sure Slice 'em is probably on. It's a busy time. This is prime time right now. You have 3 Tier 4 CC for tech. Take Ultron rank 5, wait for Vision. Us tech 4 stars, Star-Lord, Rocket, Ultron, IP, Duck. You can't go wrong with Ultron. I mean, if you want to wait for Vision or Star-Lord, then those would be great options too. Oh, he's already rank 5. I see what you're saying there. Vision and Ultron are both great options, so you can't really go wrong there. I would say if you have a desperate need for a power control champion and it looks like you're going to be able to take Vision up, then you might lean towards him. If you need a sustainability champ, then Ultron would be the way to go. Still on the potion grind in ROL. Yeah, me too, man. What's up, David Thomas? How are you tonight? If you put your double edge first and then liquid courage, you won't get neurotoxin. What do you mean? When you're placing masteries, if you put double edge first, why would that make a difference? That confuses me. Doesn't make sense, but I'm beyond requiring Kabam to make sense on some of these things. Did another path in 5.2. Which path? Have you already done the Caltrops? I hear that's the difficult one, but it's going to take quite a bit to be more difficult than that magic. She really gave me a hard time. Well, of course you didn't say which in 5.2. I was just assuming 5.2.4. Maybe you did it elsewhere. Good. All right, David Thomas, that's good to hear, man. Glad you're doing well. Have magic at rank 5 for power control, and I think Vision is better in some scenarios. Yeah, he really is, because you can power drain with the SP1, and then at a higher enough SIG level with him, he steals enough power, you can pretty much just spam that first special. With magic, she's got the power steal too, but it takes her a bit longer to get to her second special attack. And so if you're fighting a node that has Plagued Mind, where your power is drained every 20 or 30 seconds, you've really got to play aggressive with magic to get to that special too. Archangel converts poisons into neurotoxin by placing a bleed. If you place a bleed, then a poison, it won't activate. Okay, so if I understand you correctly, when you place your masteries, whichever one you select first, that one is in the AI, in the programming, that one is going to trigger first when you start a fight, even though it's visually it looks at the same time. David, I'm doing very well. Been real busy with work, so I haven't had a lot of time to hit arena lately, but life's good. Took the night off last night, went and had some tacos with some friends, and then watched an old movie. And by old, I mean like 1982. Not really that old, but 524 used Ronin and Magic for the magic, and Doctor Strange wasn't too bad. Yeah, I had Magic, but I just my Magic wasn't awakened at the time. I don't know how much of a difference that would make, but I really still had a problem with her. It's just trying to time when you place the debuff on her with her limbo expiring and everything else, so that she was just, I had a really hard time timing those, so that she was just regenerating all over the place, either from the debuffs or from her limbo wearing off. She ate through my team pretty quickly. BG said it too, haven't tested. Well, I'll keep that in mind, because I think I usually do put Liquid Courage first, because that's the one on the top, right? I always do the top of the tree first and then the bottom. But that's good to know. I'll try that out next time. What did I watch? Red Dawn. And according to my friend, the first PG-13 movie in the United States in like 1982 or something like that. Placed a neurotoxin on a poison immune champ before. Really? That would be lovely. Karnak to rank 5. Yeah, Karnak's one of those. I mean, I hear some people are just really in love with him, and then everybody else is like, yeah, he sucks. But I don't really have an opinion. I see his potential, but I haven't had any scenarios where I've had to use him much. So he's just sitting at rank 3 for Arena. You don't have to time magic second special. She procs. She has 2 procs of Power Lock. Okay, so that the first one is going to count as a debuff, and then the second one will Power Lock. Okay, then you've just taught me something. I did not know that. So what I was doing was parry stun to place a debuff to give the regen and start the timer, and then use a second special to place the Power Lock. Doing Ultron next. Yeah, love my Ultron. He goes to every Alliance quest, although admittedly he doesn't see quite as much fighting these days because Ghost Rider. Mo Islam, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm doing well. How are you, man? I think Guillotine could take out Magic in 5-2-4 easily if you can place heal reversal debuff. That's what I've heard, Raven. I've seen several people say that. And matter of fact, she could be decent for a whole lot of that if you can get that heal reversal on and then just be timing those parry stuns right. But especially for Magic. Well, I'm going to have to give it a shot here. I'm going to use her here now. Let's see. Is it visual? Can you see it proc twice? I don't think I'm going to get to a second special. I'll have to let Star-Lord beat up on me a bit, but that might be dangerous. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. Alright, here we go. No, I just saw one, but maybe it's visually one, but behind the scenes it's proccing twice. That's right. I've got, like I said, I've got 2 lanes left on that map, so and I will bring her, so I'll find out on Thursday, probably. Can you give me a gift? No, man, I don't generally gift in the stream. Otherwise, I would be taking all my time doing that. And don't really have it in the unit's budget. Karnak is great, makes Mordos, Spideys, and Nightcrawlers his lapdog. Also great against Dupe, Hulkbuster. Yeah, anybody with... I imagine he'd be really great against Luke Cage, too. Because that Focus and True Strike just bypasses all of that armor up and resistances. Just spam that SP1 all day long. Would be easy. Oh, it's just about missed Light Owl. What's up, man? It does proc twice. Doesn't always work in 5-2. Excuse me, in 5-2-4. All right. Well, nice guys. You've taught me something. Thanks. Would be easy with Guillotine if you could differentiate between Masochism and Buffet. Right. Problem because if you can't tell which one is running out, it's hard to place SP2 at the right time. Yeah, oh, that's what well, I don't have to deal with Magic anymore. I already took care of her twice, but I did forget that. She has both of those active. So Masochism, Buffet, and Limbo. Mom. I'm not sure. What are you talking about there, David? Is it your last message? I don't see where Mom would fit into your last message, but okay. Oh, I see. It's on the playback there on the screen. Mo Islam. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to insult somebody, at least use proper grammar and spelling and all that stuff. Gilly would be great if she could do the heel reversal for SP1. Yeah, I think that would make her maybe too powerful. I believe you, Hector. Another video we need to look forward to there. Well, if you guys are just hopping on, thanks for joining the stream tonight. Go ahead and drop a line in the chat if you haven't done so already. Say hello, let us know that you're here and what you're working on tonight. Yeah, David Hector does have a channel. You should definitely check out his channel. He has a really good series that he calls God Mode on several champions. He has a really good one on with Dr. Voodoo against Realm of Legends Wolverine. That's probably my favorite in that series. Magic SP2 can proc Powerlock twice, but it has 85% chance. Most of the time it only proc on one of the two hits. Nice. Yeah, it's 85% chance, but I don't remember the last time that I didn't get any. It's very, very rare that I don't get a Powerlock. Yeah, that's true, Hector. When you try to get these in-depth videos, especially, and look at all the aspects of the champions and stuff, it can get expensive on the units. I like to change up the masteries quite a bit for specific champions, just to test out setups that I think would be particularly effective for that champion, and it can get a little pricey. Just finishing 100% on Master Mode. Haven't really done much in it yet. Yeah, I thought this Master Mode was another pretty easy one. Didn't really have any surprises there to make it terribly difficult. Vulture on the right side, right? Most expensive is on Tech Collar. Got the cores, still haven't done the testing on it. Yeah, that's crazy. I won't be doing that. I've got one level unlocked in that just because it was cheap and I had the cores from doing the dailies, but if I'm going to spend on anything else, I still have to unlock the last 2 levels of Mystic Dispersion. Mine's sitting only at rank 3 right now, or level 3 Mystic Dispersion. The last 2 levels, if I were to use units to unlock, would be a full Odin's worth of units. Maybe a little bit more than that. I just figured it up the other day, but it seems like it was right at about an Odin worth. Yeah, David, I agree with you. I wasn't saying that that it was difficult for you. I was just making that general observation that found it to be rather easy. But yeah, completely understand. I usually just buy the refills and knock out heroic and master on the completion events. I think we'll see the Gold Realm again. I mean, that's been one of the most popular things that they've done. Not sure when they will do it, but I'm sure we will see it again at some point. I didn't make you unlock Mystic Dispersion. That was all Peck. Blame him. But you don't regret it. You don't regret it. Your Juggernaut's slaying in Alliance War because of that Mystic Dispersion. $211,000, need to donate 130. Yikes. Yeah, the only other option is Arena. It would have been nice if they put some of those class cores in the Rockets quest. Got a ton of carb cores from that, and the class cores are cheaper than carb cores. $13.4 million. Hector, do you ever rank up champions? Goodness gracious. Yeah, I know some other people with an insane amount of gold like that. I've never had that. I think the most I've ever had was like 6.5 when the first gold realms came around, and I did every single one of them. But right now I hover at about 4 million. $3 million, been at it for a while. Gonna go down with my next rank 5. Yep. Luckily, though, 4 stars aren't too much. Once you start ranking up the 5 stars, those really eat through the gold. Trolls Gaming, 420 World War II cutoff. He shouldn't be too high, man. What did he go for last time? Was it like 2.7 or something like that? Last cutoff. Light Owl, there you go. He's got the number 2.5 last time. Yeah, if I were going for him, I would be doing 3 million. Oh, look at this. I'm beating up on a 4 Loki member here. DJ Ray, I don't know if you're still hanging in the chat, but you're going down, man. You're going down. Best quest for ISO? There really isn't one. That's also your answer. Arena is the best place for ISO. Just because you get ISO from duping champions, so get yourself as many PHCs as possible and pop them open. You're going to get more ISO that way than you will from running quests. Hey, how 5s eat of the T1 alphas? Yeah, me too. They are gone in a moment. You think, man, I'm never going to use all these ISOs. Rank up 1 5-star and all of a sudden you don't have any. Good idea, Hector. Good idea. Daniel Gomez, what's up, man? Adopting Haitian's tagline, I see. Alright, what's going on here? Thought that Ant-Man was going to beat me for a minute there. Hashtag give Gran 5-star orange guacamole. That's better. That's a more fitting hashtag for you. But yep, you're right. It's definitely a long hashtag. Idea what cable's cut off will be next time? Oh, let's see. If I were going for cable, probably in the 5 million range. He's not a 6 million champion, but he's definitely going to go above cutoffs or above milestones. So that would put him somewhere around 5, I would guess. So if I were, and this is what I do, one of the reasons I don't post cutoffs, because I can't tell the future. I don't know what the cutoffs are actually going to be. But if I were going for cable, I would probably do 5.5. And that may be too high, but that's what I'm aiming for. Higher than the cutoff, but not an insane waste of time. Would have said 4 million range for cutoff, grind 5 million. Well, but, oh, you know what, never mind. I keep thinking basic, or the feature arena. Feature arena milestones is 4 million. He's basic, 1.5. So yeah, he might do 4. He might go for 4. Maybe I should put the cutoffs just so I can remind myself what to say when people ask. So I can stop getting the basic and the feature arenas mixed up. Thanks, Dave and Thomas. Have a great night, man. See if it's worth charging the socks? No, probably not. I just like doing it. If I were using her in a situation where I really needed sustainability, you know, I would not do it. If I was bringing her to Alliance Quest or something, I would not use it. But it's still fun and oddly satisfying to be able to do it. Probably not the best matchup to do that either with Rhino, since he's got the unblockable charges occasionally. I did get clipped by one of those. This Saturday to next Sunday, be helping out a summer camp. Starts around 9:30, ends at 1:30 p.m. or so. Very cool. What kind of things are they going to be doing at the camp? $300 kids. That's a good size crowd. I always forget Miles can stun. Just do a 5-hit combo and stand there waiting for the parry, and it takes me a second to realize, oh, they're stunned. I can keep going. Two-hour drive. So you're driving back and forth every day for that? Not something that you just go and stay for the week? Yeah, I like that. I like that stun. I just never remember that he does it. Need to get up early because I'm in the kitchen section. Nice. Gonna go cook for 300 kids. You'll be there by 7:30, so you got to leave your house at 5 a.m., huh? Or before. That means you won't be hanging out with me at this hour of the night then, if you got to get up that early. D King, what's up, man? How are you today? That's an early morning, man. I do not envy you, Daniel. Not at all. I wish I were a morning person, but I am not. I've tried. Doesn't take. Five-star Venom. I think that's the first time I've faced a 5-star Venom in Arena. Chillin', how was Taco Monday? It was good. It was good. Go to a little local Mexican restaurant here, privately owned little thing called Renee's. I always get the carne asada. See, I kind of lie about it because they call it taco night. Other guys get tacos. I usually get the carne asada burrito. Very good. And then we go over to my buddy's house and watch a movie. So we watched Red Dawn last night. Old early 80s movie with Patrick Swayze and Charlie Sheen about communist invasion of the States. It's almost as amusing to just see the filmography of the old videos like that as it is just to pay attention to the storyline, to see how far cinematography has come in the last 30 years, and even the different kind of themes and stuff that they make movies about, because they just we don't make movies anymore about communists, or at least not many. 12 people in the kitchen section. I would think it's going to be more difficult to cook for 300 people if there weren't 12 people in the kitchen section. Maybe even more. Gonna watch War of the Apes movie tomorrow night. Yeah, I heard the new one is pretty good. I've just never been a fan of the Planet of the Apes series. I mean, I commented on that the other night. I just remember my parents watching that when I was a kid, the old '70s ones or whenever they were made, and it just freaked me out. So I still just don't really care for them. Yeah, that's true, but the actors in the movie weren't that great either. I mean, Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen, they're good actors. Well, Patrick Swayze used to be, but even them, it was just cheesy, kind of corny acting too, like overly dramatic. You speak the truth, man. Yeah, well, good luck to you, Daniel. I hope you have a great week and enjoy your time there. Ah, where's my armor break? All right, Hector. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. Have a great night. What's up, Legacy? I've been waiting for you. Now the crowd can arrive because Legacy is in the stream. I'll have you know, man, I've got to fight Alliance Quest bosses the last 2 days in Battle Group 2. I don't know that I ever touched one. Maybe once, and when I was with you guys over there in Battle Group 3 for a short time. Did you put your war vid out yet, or are you working on that? Or you may be spending too much time grinding arena not to have time to edit a video. You got like what, 9 million points up already? Yeah, well, it wasn't for me, I can guarantee you that. You already uploaded your fights to the channel, but something special to do with the war chat. Oh boy, that's intriguing too. Something else to look forward to. Since I've seen the war chat, that you got the gears turning in my head now, wondering what you're going to do with that. Just play nicely. Remember to play nicely. Yeah, I was really surprised on that win. I was not. I kind of checked out for the afternoon. Busy with work. Jumped on for a few minutes here and there just to fight Winter Soldier a couple times and farm some potions. And then went out. My wife and I went out with some friends for the evening. So I've been out. But I glanced at my phone at one point in the evening and saw just line notifications, like several hundred. So I thought I need to jump on there and see what's going on. And saw that we won. Like that was surprising. I mean, not surprising. I mean, I know knew we had what it took to win, but it didn't sound like we were going to be going for it if this other alliance decided to spend like they said they were going to. But so yeah, that was a very satisfying win. Gran, tough question. Would you replace World War II Cap for Immortal Iron Fist on Alliance War Offense? No, I don't think so, unless Immortal Iron Fist were a 5-star. But you can ask Legacy, because he uses his regular Iron Fist 5-star. And I think, Legacy, do you have a World War II Cap? You don't run him, do you? I think he used Vision. And somebody else. Voodoo? Debating on taking World War II, YG, or like, well, out of those three, I would say World War II. iMac, what's up, man? This is Hector. Hector actually just left a bit ago. He said he's going to go hang out with his brother, man. Easy path for 526. Let me know if you find one. The Real Deal, what's up, man? I got, let's see, just looked up and saw The Real Deal. Got a few other people in the chat there. Let me finish getting beat up by this rank 1 5-star Electro. Or not Electro, Juggernaut. Oof. What am I talking about? Justin Elliott, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you tonight. Vincenzo, how are you, man? Good to see you, too. Run World War II Cap. Okay, I thought I saw him on there. Took down a 455 in this war. Yeah, he's great. I've seen people do great things with him. Someday I will get him ranked up. He was my next science champion on the docket to go rank 5, but with Doc Ock and Green Goblin coming out, he may not be. Aaron C., what's up, man? Hashtag Joel Patrol. Nice. Is Joel done with his stream? About to be Joel bombed. Nice. Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time. Joel's a great guy. Shar, what's up, man? Good to see you again. Dicer21, welcome to the stream. Definitely World War II over Iron Fist, though. So, okay, if you had to bench one of them, it would be Iron Fist. Gotcha. Iron Fist, though, is a lot more feasible now for Alliance War than it used to be, now that they changed the willpower to affect only base health and not boosted health. Been running into a lot of cables on Alliance War defense. Pretty tough. Power gain, enhanced ability. I'll tell you who does a really great job with cable. Vision. Vision is amazing for cable. And I imagine Voodoo's pretty good for cable too. Getting up at 5:30 a.m., subway station at 6, destination 8, serving at 9:32. End of day at 1:30, and then heading home or heading back to the substation. You got a full week of full days, man. I'm doing well, Vinny. Had a great afternoon. Just with no Alliance Quest or Alliance War running, was able to kind of take the afternoon off. Well, took it off from the game anyway. Still had to get some real work done. And then went out with some good friends tonight for dinner and went to Cold Stone and had some ice cream afterwards. Just sat outside right after sunset, cooled off from about 105 to 90, so it was nice with a breeze. Just sat around and talked, ate ice cream. It was a good time. Yeah, real close to 1,000. Thanks, a real deal. We'll be there here real soon, I think. Frost. Did I say that right? I got to get all the S's in there. Frost. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate that, man. You're awesome. The Glory of Man. What's up, man? How are you tonight? Hate Cable and Hyperion Alliance War. Hyperion for me is not too bad. Hawkeye with his first special destroys Hyperion pretty easily. Cable, even though I did that how to evade his special attacks video, I'm still not 100% on it, and so he can cause some problems for me. Justin Elliott, thanks for the sub, man. Want Cold Stone. You know, tonight was the first time I've ever been to Cold Stone. And I had them try to replicate one of my favorite ice creams. Didn't quite get it, but it was still pretty good. Any of you guys ever had the Starbucks Java Chip ice cream? They don't make it anymore, which makes me sad, but that was my favorite. It's a coffee-flavored ice cream with chocolate chunks and chocolate swirl in it. Great stuff. iMac, thanks, man. Is that iMac? I hear BG say iMac all the time, and then I saw somebody else, Legacy, just said LMAC. So tell me, what is that, an L or an I? Which do you prefer? And Dicer21, thanks, man. Appreciate that. Didn't realize you weren't subbed, but you got it taken care of now. Thanks, man. iMac. All right. So the LMAC people are the ones that are wrong. Okay. Screw legs. You heard it here first, folks. Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm not on the inside, so I'll just call you iMac. Got a lot of grinding to do to make up lost ground here. Got to get those milestones in. Call him LMAX. Maybe someday. Right now we're not quite at that level in our relationship yet. Still here, just got to hop in arena for a quick run. Yeah, man, do it. That's what we're here for. Get in the arena, get things knocked out. Inhumans filmed with IMAX cameras. Yeah, they're making a big deal of that, releasing it in the IMAX theaters and everything. But the funny thing is, the trailers make it look like it's actually going to be a crap show. So, it's like, I hope it doesn't bomb. I hope it doesn't bomb for something that they're making such a big deal with the cameras. But, yeah, if the trailers, if the previews are any indication, then I'm afraid it might. Tommy Tuna P, what's up, man? Thanks for hopping in the stream tonight. It's good to see you. Quick story, Troll donated BG one night. Instead of putting iMac on the screen, he put LMAX on accident. Okay. That makes sense. If BG does it, you're stuck with it, man. You're stuck. Let me tell you, my luck is miserable, terrible. I'm going to cry myself in a corner. What's going on, Vincenzo? It can't be worse if you're talking about the game. It can't be worse than a 5-star Groot followed by a 5-star Colossus. Want to point it out, lags and others started with LMAX. I gotcha. Aaron C. just subbed. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Fought Hyperion on an all or nothing. Incoming node 100% 70 something like that. Yeah, that's tough. You really gotta have a good power control champion for all or nothing. Magic, it's great there. Even Vision with the even with class disadvantage, Vision is really good too. Hawkeye still is going to do really well because you only need his first special to power drain. So you can even push him all the way up to an L3 in middle of a combo. As long as you get that SP1 off after the 5th hit, you're golden. Inhumans looks like a bunch of cosplayers. Yeah, I agree. Inhumans trailer 2 looks a million times better. I think that's a million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1 million. I don't know that I've seen it. I'll have to check it out. Does look like dog poo. You know, I think at least the trailer that I saw, the dog actually looks the coolest thing about the movie. Lockjaw. Is that his name, Lockjaw? I think that's right. But it can just got Luke Cage and Spidey Gwen to dupe. No, that's definitely not worse. Hey, at least you get 5-star shards out of that, and next time you dupe them, you get double the 5-star shards. I mean, I shouldn't complain too much about Groot and Colossus. I mean, at least they give me another 40,000 points in Arena. But that's about all they'll ever be for me. Oh, yeah, Unstoppable Colossus is not a great choice for all or nothing. Dang, iMac, I need your luck with the 5-star pulls. Those are some great. I would love to have. Well, of course, Star-Lord Awakened. He's top of the list, but 5-star Ultron would be amazing. Rocket, not too bad. Pulled a 4-star Spider-Gwen 6 times just recently as a 5-star. Well, Gloria, man, I'm kind of an oddball with regard to that. Apart from Tech Spidey, whom I don't have other than a 2-star, I like Spider-Gwen more than I like the other spiders. I mean, I know the joke is about her first special. It does nothing. I agree. It's useless, but she can hit pretty hard and stacks armor breaks pretty reliably. So I like using her in Arena. I don't know that I'd ever use her elsewhere, and not saying that I'll ever rank her, but I do like using her in Arena. Don't have a 4-star power control champ. Well, just keep popping crystals, man. Keep popping crystals. Keep hitting Arena. It will come. That's the one thing about this game. If you don't have somebody that you want, you keep playing and you get them eventually. Thoughts on Karnak? I only use him in Arena, so I can't say with any kind of definiteness. Is that the word I'm looking for? Definitively. But he's not an OP champ by any stretch of the imaginations, but that first special, if you can spam that first special, he can do some pretty significant damage. Not to mention bypassing the evade and things like that. But True Strike and Focus is not anything to sneeze at, especially when you're dealing with high health champions or high resistance or armored champions. Can come in very, very handy. Legacy, be right back. Thanks, man. Caleb Myers, good to see you in the stream tonight. 4-star Star-Lord tore through all or nothing. Yeah, he will if you can just keep your... just lost voodoo. Oh, well. If you can keep your streak going, because his damage output, especially at a higher signature level, will keep up with that that power gain. Unless it's a Hyperion. Thought pulling 5-star Cosmic Spidey was lucky. Anything but Groot is good. Yeah. Need Star-Lord just once. Get him awakened and then to 345. Well, good luck to you. Mine is at 345 right now. He's just waiting for that awakening. I've got 80 signature stones waiting on him. You enjoy using Groot in Arena? I'm the exact opposite, Aaron. If I can not use him, I won't. You know, so if I've got an even number of champions, obviously that's best, just to do a full run. But if I remember, right now I've got like 2 champions that I can't use. One of them is not ranked high enough to use, and then I've got one left over. In this round, it was Wolverine didn't get used. If I had remembered, I would have thrown Wolverine in a fight and left Groot out. I just really don't like playing with him. Karnak's third special is nice too. I'm not even sure what that one does. I never use it. I only ever use his first special. Glory, man, that says that's the thing. I think every champ is fun to play in Arena. If you have no use in quests, AQ, AW, you're essentially useless, just good for Arena points. Right, exactly. But I have heard a lot of talk, people saying that Karnak is actually really, really good for this new, for the Web Slinger challenge. And I can see that's why that would be so. Especially if you were on like a power gain team where you're just spamming that first special just about every combo. Love it when that happens, Caleb Myers. You just get in there and you're just praying for the right debuff from that SP2. Groot, the pimp slapping tree. Exactly. I've never seen it put quite so eloquently, iMac, but well done. Good choice of words. BR Matthias Official. BR 200 subs. Not sure what that means. Vinny, I hope I have time to do the Alpha Arena. I need to. I want to get these milestones out of the way. If I can get this knocked out, I will probably jump in the Alpha at the last minute. Because that goes, see, it just started today, so that will go till Thursday. So after this arena ends, I should have 5 hours to get the Alpha done. And I don't plan on grinding next time around. I probably should at least once to get Cable. But he's not really one that I've just got to have on the roster other than just having him. I don't think I'd use him anywhere. Alpha is more important than Tier 4B right now for you? Both of them, for me, I think both of them really are needed. I mean, I've got plenty of Alphas right now, but as soon as I rank another 5-star, they're gone. On paper, Groot... Oh, I missed Caleb Myers. Karnak Special 3 reduces ability accuracy by 80% for 40 seconds. For that long? Wow, okay. So that would give you enough time to get back to a third special, wouldn't it? 40 seconds. So between that and then if you can fire off a first special, that's going to do it even more as far as the evasion and stuff. On paper, Groot, Angela, Old Man Logan look good, but in the end of the game, there's better champs. Yeah, I agree with that. Summation D King. I think that those champions, with the exception of Groot, are better than people give them credit for, but they're not anybody that I would go questing with. Angela, maybe, if I had her ranked, maybe. Don't hate Spider-Gwen, although the 5-star devastated. Yeah, she's definitely not one that you would want as your profile rank 4, although I have seen a few rank 4s. I wonder if some people just do it because they're, you know, just to be salty or whatever. I was disappointed with her boost. I mean, they said they were changing her L1, which is, you know, I thought that's great. But now, I mean, they just made her L1 do less than it did before. Just by taking the switching modes off of it and putting on the dash back and hold. I think it should be, you know, like with Winter Soldier, you can use his specials, he switches modes, but he still does damage with his special. You know, why not do something like that with Gwen? Had a pimple on my arm. Well, I hope you got that taken care of, Daniel. Cable is awesome. Yeah, Aaron, I hear a lot of people like him. When he first came out, everybody was excited for him, and then like the hype after people played with him just dropped. They were like, wow, this guy is not as good as we thought he would be. And then since then, people have begun to like him more. And the feeling I get from the stuff that I read is he's a very good champion. But he's in a class that has plenty of other champions that are much, much better than he is. So I've got Iceman I need to rank up. I plan on going for Archangel and getting him ranked up. So even if I had him, he wouldn't be anything more than a rank 3 arena champion for me for quite a while. You're still a young man, Daniel. Pimples can appear anywhere. Someone in my BG2 in AEW used Luke Cage. Took down the middle mini-boss, actual boss with him. What a legend. How do you do that? Was it a 5-star Luke Cage running Bleed? Running Double Edge or something? You'd almost have to be running Suicides. I mean, I can understand... If you play it well, go ahead and eat this 3rd special and, you know, take no damage. But he still doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. Spam the L1 just before you get your L2 constant. Yeah, mine actually does pretty good with the armor breaks anyway, even without using the 1st special. I just build up to the 2nd, get some armor breaks, and then slam that L2, and usually takes care of them in arena anyway. DJB, what's up, man? Doing well? Hope you're doing well, too. You hate poor Groot? Yeah, I don't hate Groot. I just don't like playing with him. Certainly on the bottom of my list of desired 5 stars. Well, between him and She-Hulk. 550 dupe 99. That's crazy, man. Wish he had a higher basic. Well, I think they lowered that. They gave him a reduced attack and crit damage because of his ability to trigger those buffs so easily. And when those buffs are active, he's going to have a higher base or a higher attack and critical rate, at least, than a lot of other champions. Monthly event quest grinding. Yeah, definitely, man. Get it done. Shar, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in. Testing Jor Thane, right? Thor Jane today. She got a nasty stun lock, man. Yeah, I don't either. I've always liked Jane. Apart from her second special and her heavy attack not having a very good range, it's very hard sometimes to connect that heavy. I think she is actually pretty decent. As long as your opponent is not stun immune or reduces stun duration. But I've always enjoyed her. If she can get that stun lock going at a higher signature level, because she does pretty much guaranteed crits, right, on stunned opponents, and her crit damage can get out of hand pretty easily. And that double what is it? Double stagger on the heavy is really nice if you can connect it. Any tips on 100% master mode? 8 champs, 440, only get barely just a full run completion. Anything in particular you're struggling with on that? I don't recall anything that that stood out to me as particularly challenging with relation to other paths. Not saying that it's not challenging, but it seemed like all the paths were pretty comparable. Unlike some previous event quests where you had one map that had, you know, when Iceman was out, he just gave everybody a hard time. But if you can tell me like where you're having the trouble, then that'll help me with some idea of some suggestions. By the way, you guys give me some feedback on how the stream looks tonight. I changed OBS to run 60 frames per second for recording the video, and I forgot to change it back. It looks like it's still broadcasting or streaming at 30 frames per second though. Seems like in the past when I've tried 60, it caused problems, but it doesn't look like there's anything going on tonight with it. And if it'll work like this just fine, I won't bother trying to switch it back. Haven't started it yet. In Heroic, just seems every master mode kicks my butt. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really see anything particularly difficult. It's just gonna be, I mean, the bosses are gonna be the most difficult thing. J. Sean Gardner, thanks for the sub, man. But these bosses aren't really challenging. Falcon, not Falcon. I keep calling him Falcon. Vulture is pretty easy. If you can remember, just push him above a first bar of power and then bait his special. He uses them pretty freely, and they're really easy to evade. Just back up as far as you can and let it go over your head, and then counter him. Other than that, the bosses, I think, if I remember correctly, they're just standard opponents. So it's going to be a matter of just having champions that are strong enough to deal enough damage if you're not in for long fights. And then if there's any particular champions that you struggle with, I would scout those paths out to see where those champions are and avoid them. If you just want to get one run in. Just curious if there were any general tips, like synergies used with particular champs or use boost. Mutant Crit Team is generally pretty good if you have one really strong champ that you can run the whole thing with. But if not, then it really depends on what your roster looks like. I mean, because your stronger champs, if you've got particular champs that are your strongest champs, then it's just going to depend on who they are for what synergies are going to be best for them. Another friend of mine pooped at the medical section of Walmart. That's good to know, Daniel. Stream looks good. All right, thanks. Thanks, guys. I will leave the setting there then as is and not mess with it. Yeah, I want to put up a video, just a short video on Vulture, since I do that series on how to evade special attacks. I've got some footage on him, and it's just super, his specials are super easy. So it wouldn't take me too long to do that. I just need to actually sit down and do it. The only issue is that the live chat is behind like 10 to 20 seconds. Made serious progression early. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do about the chat. I think that's pretty standard. It's 20 or 30 second delay. Armin Rai, what's up, man? Good to see you tonight. Have you seen new version leak? I have. Green Goblin is coming. Yeah, Green Goblin and Doc Ock. They've been in the... Kabam themselves, they posted a picture on their Twitter that had both of them in the picture. So we know Green Goblin is coming. Kingpin and Medusa are likely. I don't know if that was a real pick or not, but that's a conversation we've had in the stream a couple times. When the Defenders come out, you know, who are they going to put on? Because they already have all the Defenders in the game. Even Jessica Jones has been in the game, but she's not playable. So the likely candidates, because they always put somebody new out to coincide with these Marvel releases. So really the only candidates for addition for the game are villains. And the most likely candidate, the most well-known villain from the Defenders is going to be Kingpin. So he's a very good candidate. Medusa, with the Inhumans being released, would not surprise me either. I'm not sure how she would play. Joel gave me a shout out in the tech video. I'll have to check it out. I saw he posted that, but it was my wife and I were out for dinner at the time, and I didn't have a chance to take a look at it. And then we got home and watched the show like we usually do, and then I came down here and started streaming. So once I get done, I'll get on there and take a look. How many Dupe 99 champs do you have? How many do I have? Not a whole lot. Mordo, Nightcrawler, Yellow Jacket, Red Hulk, I think there's one or two more, but I can't think of who they are. I've got a lot that are at 79, though. Extreme Will, what's up, man? Maybe they will buff Pillow Hands. I hope they do. I hope they do with the Defenders release. That'd be awesome. I mean, because they know from the community. There's been so much feedback from the community on him, and so much hate on him. They know that he needs some attention. You know, even if they would increase his resistances as a defensive champion, I think that would be great, because when you fight Luke Cage on map 6, even day 3 or day 4 of map 6, that guy, he takes forever to kill. I think this week was the first time I fought Luke Cage on map 6 that I did not time out. And that was because I was running max suicides and boosted. But usually I time out and that guy's got like just a sliver of health left. Unless I use, if I can use vision on him and get his power meter up pretty high and then power drain him, then he does. Then I can do pretty well against him that way. But if it's just brute force, and he's got a stack of 4 or 5 physical resistance and 4 or 5 energy resistance, it's just it takes forever to kill him. And magic, I'm sure Voodoo would as well, but magic does really well against him in Section 2. But in Section 3, he's on a node that's poison and heal block, so you're really limited on the champions that you can take in there. Armin Rai Kingpin will be badass, I hope. Yeah, I hope so too. What I hope though, well, I don't know. If they make him strong, he's going to be stronger than some other champs that he shouldn't be stronger than. But we've seen that with so many champions now. With the newer ones, they're stronger than the older stalwart Marvel champions, you know, that really should be the OP ones. But we'll see. Normal Kingpin or Secret Wars Kingpin? Well, it's going to be Netflix Kingpin, if it's anything, I would imagine. By the way, that guy, what's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio, something like that. Man, he did a great job on that Kingpin character. I think he might have been my favorite, my favorite role in all of the Netflix series so far. OG, original gangster, yeah. I used to think it meant old guard. Maybe did it originally mean old guard and then got changed with the new lingo? By the way, Extreme Will, how's the channel coming along, man? I saw you streaming earlier today. I didn't get a chance to jump in there. Dude, haha, man, you should have got it just at least once. That would have been amazing. Get one of those things, post it on Twitter, and tag me. Really went in on his story with his abusive dad and mom with dementia at the end of that episode. I find myself feeling sorry. Yeah, that's why. That is one of the reasons I liked it so much, because you can sympathize with him. I mean, just as far as like the development of the persona, I think they did better with him than just about anybody else in the series. Going great. I was on vacation for a week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought about that. I saw you on. I thought, I can't remember the last time I did see you streaming, but vacation is good. Waiting for Stranger Things 2. I saw that's coming out. We did watch the first season not too long ago. So that's probably one we'll jump into as well. I think we got one episode left on the series that we're watching now, and may pick up Longmire. It's one that we thought I suggested we watch in the past. Wife wasn't really into it. She's pretty picky on the shows that she'll watch. But then we were out with some friends tonight, and they were talking about it, and they said, "Oh, it's great. You need to watch it." So sounds like we'll probably go ahead and give it a shot. Magic or Voodoo plus Wolvie plus Ultron Iceman Vision can do any lane in map 6. Yeah, that's a great team. I usually run Magic, Ultron, and Vision, or Magic, Ultron, and Ghost Rider. But I don't deal with any poison lanes. I've got Bleed in Section 2, Power Gain Section 1, Bleed Section 2, and Caltrops in Section 3. Gonna peace out. Catch you later. Gonna work tomorrow, 10, then fly in the evening. Oh, awesome, Vincenzo. Catch you later, man. Have a great night. Ian Rivas, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining tonight. I believe it's the first time I've seen you in the chat. So welcome. Died on Vulture round 4 with no revives. Are you in an alliance? Can your alliance help you out with the revives there? You don't want to quit at that point. For Vulture, what you want to do is take advantage of his power gain. Let him get above his power bar, power thresholds, and he throws his special attacks really easily. He is super ready to throw those specials. So just get him above a bar of power, bait out that special, and back up to the left side of the screen as far as you can and stand there. And that's his specials will go right over your head. And as soon as they do, you just dash back in and counter him, hit him 5 more times, dash back and do the same thing. Can make for a long fight, but it's effective, and should be able to do it fairly easily without getting hit too much if you use that method. Longmire is okay, but that Ozark show. Is that what the show is called? D-King Ozark? I've not heard of that one. Is that on Netflix? Because we are going to be looking for a new show. Corey Kenshin fan, what's up? Here from The Real Deal. Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by, and thank you to The Real Deal if you're still in the stream. Hey, no problem, Ian. I hope it helps you out. If it does, let me know. You can jump back in the stream tomorrow night and let me know, or tag me on Twitter. I'll probably be posting a video. I know there's several already available. I know Brian Grant has posted one. I'm pretty sure I saw Seaton post something on it. But I will be posting one here soon too. It's more going to be just on how to evade his specials, but I'm going to use that. Vulture as the guinea pig, so to speak. Here from the fake deal. We know, Daniel, we know. Working my way up to 3 and 4 star. Nice. So fairly new to the game then. Just keep grinding away. It's a game of progression. So it may seem like it'll take a while to get there, but it's inevitable. Just keep grinding, and those 3s and 4s will start coming pretty quickly, and then before you know it, you'll be having a 5-star in the roster. Another bad joke. Hey, that's all right, Daniel. I'm full of bad jokes. In Arena, AI looks tougher, and they are pairing often. Playing very good. Thank you, sir. Yeah, AI is usually pretty aggressive. It's pretty unforgiving if you mess up. They'll get the hits in. But they're also... the aggressive actually, once you learn how to play it, actually makes fights easier. I struggle in fights that are not aggressive because I'm used to playing the aggressive ones. Hashtag lonely Daniel, hashtag need moral support. Ah, gotcha. I think you're a little bit crazy for starting a new account, but goodness, I need to watch a video on how to evade Punisher's first special. Anybody got any recommendations? That's like the third time I've got hit by that. What is the final milestone in the 3-star? I don't play this one enough to remember. Is it 650,000? Factory reset. Didn't remember the login. Maybe. Decreeing another one. Man, sorry about that. Hopefully you weren't too far advanced in the game. If I lost everything in my game at this point, I would quit. Would not want to rebuild. There it is. Got it that time. $650,000. All right, that's what I thought. Is it possible to do Labyrinth and Legends easy path with a rank 4 5-star Captain Marvel? Yes, it is. I know a few people who have done so. But just make sure you've got plenty of resources to do it, because it will be more expensive than using a Star-Lord. Alright guys, well it's 1 a.m. here for me, so that's going to do it for me for the night. Thanks for hanging out with me for a bit tonight. If you are available tomorrow night, I will be streaming again at my regular time, 11 p.m. Central Standard. I would love to hang out with you again. If you've subscribed tonight, thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome. So anyway, catch you guys next time. Till then, this is Gran Kahonu smoking it down. Have a good one.